I need y'all to stop what y'all doing and listen to me with your spirit and not your ears. Because what I'm about to say, it ain't no rumor, it ain't no tabloid talk. This is that deep bone truth that makes you freeze in the middle of your living room and whisper, Lord, they really did that to him? Because the more this story unfolds, the more it's looking like Malcolm-Jamal Warner wasn't just taken, he was targeted. And the woman he thought he could trust, the one the world is calling his wife, she might not even be who she says she is. Child, fake name, fake history, fake tears, and now all roads lead to a network so elite, so protected, so wicked, it makes your stomach turn. How you marry a man, raise a child with him, take pictures with him, travel with him, but the public can't find one single piece of proof you exist under that name? No wedding photos, no interviews, no tribute, no obituary acknowledgement, no presents, no grief. Who marries Malcolm-Jamal Warner and chooses to be invisible? Oh, but it gets deeper. Because word in these YouTube streets is she was using two last names depending on what she needed, Torres and Hancock. One for the acting gigs and one for the lawsuits, and neither connected to Malcolm. Let me ask you something, baby. What kind of wife files a lawsuit against a hospital using her maiden name after the child is born and never once uses her husband's name? Because a real wife don't run away from that last name. She honors it, she walks in it, she fights for it. But this woman, she's moving like a ghost planted by the elite. Here to do the job, then disappear. Let's talk about Costa Rica. Because see, they thought we wouldn't look. They thought we'll forget. But this ain't no random tourist destination. This is her stomping grounds where her mama's people own businesses, have roots, and pulling strings. And what happened with Malcolm when Malcolm died? Oh, that right there, she left before he arrived. Scheduled the trip, set up the cooks, planned the camp for the kids, then dipped. And when Malcolm walked into that country, he walked into a setup, a trap already laid. And the doctor who declared him gone, married to a woman, looks just like her, like a twin, like a double, like a handler who a handler who was always part of the mission. So you mean to tell me she planned the trip, she vanished, he arrived, he died, and a lookalike husband, and she got a lookalike, and a lookalike husband just so happens to be the one on duty? Y'all better stop playing in God's face now. See, they ain't expect us to ask about the will. They didn't expect the people to be this loud, this bold, this angry, because now we're asking the right questions. Did he change it? Was he planning to change it? Was the daughter included? Was his mama cut out? Was she afraid that change was coming and wanted to make sure she got the bag while he was still legally tied? Y'all, money is a motive. Silence is a confession, and this disappearing act she pulling is giving I got what I came for. No press conference, no spokesperson, no shared tears, nothing. Just a white identity. And the world forced to mourn a man who had more heart, more character, and more impact than most people would ever understand. And this ain't just about Malcolm. This is the pattern. Twitch, gone. Kobe, gone. Gary Coleman, gone. All surrounded by mystery. All tied to questionable partners. All said to be depressed, distant, quiet. But all those men had light, power. They were breaking away from the machine. They were finding peace. I mean, real peace. And now, what happens when you stop dancing for the industry? And now y'all know what happens when you stop dancing for the industry. They decide you don't need a stage no more. This ain't paranoia. This is historic evidence. They give you a wife, they give you a handler, they isolate you, then erase you. And baby, this woman right here is moving like the final move on a demonic chessboard. We are not just crying for Malcolm. We are standing for every black man who was loved by the people and left by the system. This was an execution, a spiritual and tragic, because Malcolm was too solid, too grounded, too loving, too woke, and they hate that kind of man. They hate the man who honors his mama. They hate the man who raises his child. They hate the man who don't chase fame but chases truth. And the machine knew it. So they sent someone. And she moved like she knew it too. Moved like they wasn't her first mission. Moved like she was trained. Moved like she was assigned. Assigned to love him quietly. Assigned to stay in the shadows. Assigned to stay active. Ooh, honey. Assigned to activate the end. But baby, she may have moved like a ghost, but the truth is louder than her silence. You can't bury a soul that touched millions. You can't erase a legacy that inspired generations. And you can't hide from vengeance of the people who are now awake. We see you. We feel it. We know something is not right, and we won't stop until every mask is pulled off and every string is exposed. This ain't just justice for Malcolm. This is justice for every man who was taken, targeted, and trashed like he didn't matter. But he did matter, and the truth is going to matter, because what you do in the dark, baby, will be exposed in the light, and we're going to be standing right here when it does. Rest in power, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. We're going to get the truth. We promise you that.